Good morning, friends. How are we doing? Hello, hello. Good morning. Okay, I gotta tally up. Oh, who added all the extra numbers? Daniel, of course, of course. Okay. 2 votes for 1 vote for 2, which would put it at 4 and 4. Great. You guys tied it up. Lovely. Who else would it be? Of course. Yeah. Well, all right. So that means the vote's tied, technically. And no, we're not doing both pages. I don't have the spoons for that today. Trying to Christmas shop for my husband and it's different. Why are they so hard to shop for? You know? Okay. Which one am I feeling slightly more like doing? I do like that page, but you know what? I just watched the new Frankenstein movie, so I think we're gonna do this one. Just in honor of Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, I should say. We're gonna do this one. Ooh, an oil painting today. Fancy. No stealing for Cosmo. I have hot chocolate. It is a hot chocolate day. Not quite feeling like having caffeine. So hot chocolate it is. Kind of want to watch that movie, but what is the level of scary and yes, do not watch it, Harmony. Don't. I don't want to spoil anything, but knowing you will not enjoy certain scenes in that movie. Oh, you've got rain today. Lucky. Yeah, it is a well done movie. But I don't think you'll enjoy a lot of the scenes. There was one that hurt me pretty bad, so and I'm not the most sensitive person when it comes to most things like that anymore. I used to be, but yeah, it was enough to make me go, oh, like that. Rain all week. It's November. Finally. Okay. Now, how do I want to do Little Frankenstein's monster? I don't. Can we give him a name? I don't want to keep calling him Frankenstein's monster. Do you guys buy hot chocolate? Yes, you do. Lindy. Fred. He looks like a Fred. Let's see. I haven't colored this guy yet. Greg makes me think of brain has stopped functioning over the garden wall. I'm thinking most iterations of this guy are green. So we could do that. We could do like a really pale green. And then in the movie, he's kind of this like grayish bluish for some pieces. So maybe we do these two. Like patchwork it a little bit. Oh, and oh, that makes sense. We could do Adam. I'm still feeling Fred though. I kind of like Fred. I never actually read the book. Maybe I should add that to my list. I think I was supposed to at some point, and then we just didn't get to it. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start with Fred here. What are we gonna name the flowers? I'm trying to think of what they're like there's some kind of memory back here for that face, and I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'll have to add it. I was, literally as I was watching the movie last night, I was like, one, I don't think I read this book, and I probably should. Two, there's a lot of classics I haven't read, and I probably should. There are classics that I know the story, and I'm very familiar with the story, but there's a lot that I haven't read, and maybe that should be one of my goals for next year is to read more classics. Usually I just set a number of how many books I want to try to read. But I think this year I want to do a number of like try to get through at least this many books. But also be like have 5 of them be classics. Have 5 of them be some I don't know, just kind of diversify and like read new things. That's the goal. Read new things. Gigi's book club. We could do a book club for the classics because I feel like everybody would be able to get a hand on those pretty easily. Okay. We're gonna start where we don't normally start, which is with the character. Usually we save the character for last, but I'm feeling like I want it to be first today. Going broke. We're going crazy today. It's the weekend. What's up, reader? My message failed to send. Is Twitch sick too? Oh no! Well, hi, Harmony. I'm confused about what's going on here. I mean, these look like pants, clearly. But then, are these like thigh-high boots? What is happening here? Confused. Can you not? Some hair is just not wanting to cooperate today. Boots would make sense, I guess. Reader. You poor thing. Your keyboard hates you. Or he's wearing shorts? He could be wearing shorts. What do we think? Do we think it's boots or do we think it's shorts? I feel like the outfit the outfit is giving shorts, but I want it to be boots. He's prepared. Well, clearly he's on an insect scavenger hunt. So I don't know, but would boots bend like that? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe classic bright yellow rain boots. See, I always think of a yellow rain jacket, but red galoshes. I've always wanted a yellow rain jacket. Maybe someday I'll find one. Not that I need another jacket. Remember those closet clean-out videos I made forever ago? I really need to do that again. I just don't want to start all over.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Now, question. Do we think this is hair or a different piece of the skull? I originally thought it was a different piece of the skull, but now that I'm looking at it, I kind of think it's hair. I kind of want to just make it hair. That would be easiest. Cleaned out my closet and dresser a few weeks ago. Found probably 20 to 30 things I'm going to donate. Excellent. I'm way too easily amused. I'm painting an owl oil painting. Something about owl oil is funny. You're oil painting an owl who's oil painting? I love it. I do think it's hair. Yeah, we're gonna go with hair. Just tried to Google and search the flower face to see if I could figure out what it was reminding us of. I can speak. I can speak. I know how to use words. Yeah, I still haven't pinpointed it. It's kind of over the garden wall-ish. It's kind of, I mean, the face and the flowers reminds me of Alice in Wonderland a lot. But it doesn't remind me of, ooh, maybe the Gene Wilder Alice in Wonderland. Maybe that's what it's pulling. I don't know. I don't know. What color do I want to do her hair? I wish it's just an oil painting of an owl. Not an owl. Owl oil painting, an oil painting. But what if you did an oil painting of an owl, oil painting an owl? Next project. Where the sidewalk ends?
Water Tribe.
Thank you for the hydrate. I will be using that on hot chocolate. Well, I can pretty confidently say that that is not pulling up any memories for me. So don't think it's that. It's right there. It's the nose. Something about the nose is what's somebody's gonna figure it out before stream ends, I'm sure. Phone is not typing for the life of me. What is happening? Why is everybody having technical difficulties? But like across the board, not just in one thing. This is like a really dark gray brown, by the way. I'm a little worried I made it too dark, but that's okay. Gru from Despicable Me, the nose, yeah. You know, maybe it is Rick and Morty. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy some highlights because I feel like this is gonna be too dark on its own. I do want this color as the main color, but I feel like we need a little bit of blur. Hold on. Where's 102? There it is. So what I'm gonna do is on the edges, I'm gonna do a brown, like a light brown. Like that. And then go in. That looks nice. Give Fred some highlights, you know? I feel like you guys can't even see it on stream. It looks good though. It's a little more detail there. I like it. It's cute. Man, now I'm leaning towards shorts. I don't know. Let's color the shirt. We'll do the shirt, which I think I want to do brown with a yellow stripe. I think that would be cute. I don't like that the stripe doesn't match up. Don't like it. Hi, yellow. Why does the stripe not match up? Oh, on a cleaning spree. Fun. Thanks for dropping by. I hope your cleaning spree is excellent and you have a fall scented candle to light when you are done. What's up, Ghostly? And peaches. We've got a peaches appearance today. We are truly blessed. Guys, I don't know what to do about this shirt. I feel like I should have seen that and like drawn a line there to make that yellow. But it's kind of too late for that now. Maybe we can make it work. Let's try. Let's try. This brown went all over the place. Worked better than I expected it to. It's a little messy, but I think it works okay for the character. So the brown is just like bleeding over pretty much everything. Peaches has received boots. Amazing. Ghostly, you need to make Peaches a Twitch account, not to stream, but to be a member, so that we can go and do stuff like that. Oh, I guess we don't even need to. Boop. Chaos has begun. Cosmos battling my fairy lights. Well, clearly those must be like demon lights or something. Cosmos just protecting you. Don't worry about it. Does Chat Cat Chaos count as, does it count as chaos or does it count as chat cats? Or is it a 2-for-1? Yeah, Discord's definitely freaking out. Because I set that poll for 1 hour and it just gave me the notification that it closed. I think with the suspenders, it has to be shorts. I think so, yeah. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna make the decision to not make them boots. I do want to give him a kneecap. Like, I do want to, hold on. We're gonna let that dry. What color do we do the shorts? What's up, Winter? Okay. I'm gonna make his boots really dark brown. Options for shorts. We could do denim. We could also do denim. I thought about doing red, but the only red I have is a little too much. Like I would need a more muted shade of red for that to look right. I think denim might just be the go-to here. Hi, Mac. Just do denim. Make it easy. What about? Hear me out now. Hear me out. I know. So many decisions to make today. Gotta decide between denim and denim, or even alternatively, denim. It's your goal for it. Okay. Too many options. Not enough time. Denim with feeling. I think that's cute. And then what color should we do the suspenders? I want to read or play games, so I feel like I have no energy. Aw. Maybe play like a really chill game. I may have breathed in a little bit of my hot chocolate. Retreat malfunction, something like that, yeah. Yeah. Do you have any tattoos? I do not. Not currently. This is a place that understands style. Do we? Wearing a black turtleneck dress, pink floral headscarf. What kind of necklace do I want? I mean, you could go with pretty much anything. At that point, neither of those pull more gold or silver, in my opinion. Not unless there's any detailing, like, are the flowers gold? But you could also do pearl. That would be pretty cheap. Yeah, you could do pretty much black. Goes with pretty much everything. The pink is what you need to play off of. Might be giving grant. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's leave the suspenders for now. Fill in some other things and see what we're missing. That way, if we need a certain pop of color at the end, we can do that. And if we have too much going on, then we can do like black suspenders, you know? Will I be coloring the sky? I haven't fully decided. I'm leaning towards no. Because if I color in here, then I'm going to have to color everything. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Now, if we finish this page in the next 10 minutes and we have a lot of time, then maybe we do color the background. But like I said, I have not fully decided. Advanced technique fade. Once again, don't have the spoons for that today. Not up for it today. Oh, I didn't mean literally 10 minutes. I just meant, shorter time than usual. Hmm. Do you guys think that shade or that shade for the grass? Lighter or darker? Lighter or darker? Darker. Okay, that's what I grabbed first. And then I second guessed myself, so. Oh, maybe I do the thing like what I did with this hair. Thank you for the hydrate. Are you playing music? Yes. It is pretty quiet though. Okay, this is the first time we've used the new green markers on any kind of large swatch of page, and it's definitely not as smooth as the other markers. I will say that. They're not bad, but they're not as good as like the CaliArt ones. Trust me, if CaliArt had had an option to like just buy a bunch of green markers, I would have done that. Because I definitely like those. I think they're my favorite of all the ones that we have. I'm sure some of them are made in the same place, but there's a definite quality difference between these and the CaliArt. And the shuttle art markers, again, are not bad, but I don't like the way they color as much as I like the CaliArt ones. When you first started these coloring streams, what made you pick markers over colored pencil pens or something else? So when I first started getting back into coloring, I did start with colored pencils. And colored pencils are so thin, like to hold them for long amounts of times. There's not like an ergonomic grip for them, really. And if there is one, you'd have to switch it out a lot. So my hands would cramp a lot when I used colored pencils. And then crayons were fine, but they were, again, kind of streaky, and I just didn't like it. And then I tried the alcohol markers and I loved them. So that's where we're at with this. So I tried a few different mediums before starting coloring streams because I was coloring before we did coloring streams. And I just like the markers the best. Oh no, your poor cat. Yeah, you can see the difference between this and this, and you can't feel it, but I can feel the difference. I wonder if I can show you guys. Is it in front? Maybe it's in the back. So this is the first page we did, right? With the old markers, all the thrifted ones. And I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. Not even enough the mic's picking that up. It's very crinkly. And you can feel, it's like you got the page wet and then let it dry. Whereas like this one, not at all. Again, I don't think you can hear it on the stream. But I feel like these cheaper markers are more, they're not as alcohol based, they're more like wet. So they get the page wet and then it dries, and I can feel that happening right here. So, which is fine. I think I only paid like $7 or $8 for this pack of markers, so it's not too bad. Like if I decide I don't want to use them because they're messing up my pages, I'm not out a lot of money or anything. But I do think I might ask for, I don't know. I might ask for like more Cali art, but not the pastel set for Christmas. Maybe. We'll see. I might not. I feel like we have our range of colors pretty much set. Like, I don't feel like I need too many more. That might actually just be overwhelming if I have more markers to choose from. Like I did the hair tips, thank you. I'm happy with how that turned out. What's some of your best advice for long hair growth? Don't cut it as often as you think you need to. Keep it hydrated above all else and avoid hair damage as much as possible. Literally, for cutting your hair, just look at the ends and see if you can see split ends starting to form, and then trim. If you don't see any, don't cut it. People think they need to cut their hair like every 2 months. You don't. You just got to keep an eye on it. Because sometimes, too, you know, like during the summer, or if I have a lot of events that I have to heat style my hair for, I need to trim it more frequently than other times of the year, or when I'm not heat styling as much. The flowers are giving very Alice in Wonderland. They are. I love how he has a flower growing out of the top of his head. Daisy Head Maisie. I don't think I've trimmed my hair in probably a year. I only cut mine once or twice a year. Just keep an eye on it. So it is important to cut it when you do see split ends, because if you don't, then the split end just keeps splitting all the way up the hair, and then you have to cut more the next time. So definitely keep an eye on it. This isn't like, don't ever cut your hair. Cut your hair when it needs it. But yeah, it's just probably not as often as you think. See ya, Ghostly. I have very short hair, so I cut my hair in a month. See, if you want to keep it that length, yes, you do need to cut it more often. Okay, this is annoying because the face needs to be this color and the stinger needs to be this color. But then there's only 2 stripes, so I can't alternate the colors. I'm drawing another stripe. Hi, Harmony. I don't know where this marker went to. Favorite part of this picture is the snail. Couldn't say why, just like it. That's totally fair. I also very much like the snail. Do you have any pets? Not yet. I do plan to get some in the future. Did I already get it out? No. There it is. When do folks put up Christmas tree? It depends on the person. I like to put mine up, yeah, Thanksgiving weekend, like right after Thanksgiving. That's usually when I start putting mine up, or 1st of December. I know some people put it up November 1st. Some people put it up during Thanksgiving. Like that's part of the fun of Thanksgiving for some people. Some people wait until halfway through November. Some people don't put one up at all. Ours is rarely up before December 16th. See? And some people put them up early because they're going to be gone for Christmas and they want to enjoy it for a little bit. Well, my family besides me has had little enthusiasm for the past few years. I remember the last few years living at home with my family. I was the only one that was really like, my mom was like, yeah, go ahead, put up the tree. I don't care. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just do it by myself, I guess. It happens sometimes. You get fatigued of that sort of thing, and then you take a break from it for a few years, and then you get excited for it again. Bye, reader. Beethoven's birth. That's what you guys do in honor of Beethoven. Put up your Christmas tree. I like it. Hey, I know this movie. I remember when Kelly Clarkson dropped Underneath the Tree, and it was like, oh my gosh, a new Christmas song. That's not terrible. Something new to add to the playlist for once. And then I learned about A Very Emo Christmas. That was another very fun year. Thank you for the hydrate. This green bleeds a lot. Like, I can't even draw all the way to the lines because it'll go over. Move down to a second oil painting of a fox. Killing it today. I can't wait to see these later. A fancy owl and a fancy fox. I love it. What makes them fancy? Do they have like monocles? Or hat and bow tie, even better. Leaves are done. Now we gotta decide on the color for the flowers. That was almost bad. Purple for one, for sure. Maybe orange for another one. Blue? I haven't done a blue flower in a while. Purple, blue, orange. That looks good, I think. Let's do it. You know what?
I love.
Liftoff of Mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Brendan and I are going to do a movie marathon of the first 3 Descendant movies and all 4 of the zombie movies if we have time. That's a lot of movies. I hope you have a good time, though. Yes, Jen. I really like how it's shaping up. The purple, yes, and the orange, yes. The flowers remind you of One Piece? Wait, how? Do tell. I'm new to One Piece. I watched the live action. I really like it. I don't think I'm gonna have time to watch the regular one until they come out with the like compact version that they're working on. There are characters that look similar. I thought the flowers have red eyes. I was thinking about what color to do the eyes. I was like, do I want to make them glowy or do I want to make them normal? You were also gonna, okay, maybe it's One Piece. Maybe that's what it's reminding us of. That was weird. I think there were flowers with faces at some point. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, there are. Maybe that's what it is then. Okay. Yes. If you couldn't hear, yes. We still need to do the suspenders. What do we think of orange? Did I really? It was entirely unintentional. I don't know if it'll focus on that or not. Yeah, that's pretty dang close. That's funny.
2 hours later.
Okay. Suspenders. Orange. Purple.
First try.
I don't want to do red because the ladybug there. I didn't know the stream was paused. What? We could also do the denim.
Oh, look, a strawberry.
Okay, orange or denim for the suspenders. Denim it is. See, this is why I ask. I don't think a whole lot more shading needs to be done there. We might just be almost done. Yeah, honestly. Big fan of how this turned out. It's cute. I think we're done. I think that's it. I don't see anything else that needs to be added or done with this. It's very cute. I like it. Shading on the... What? We already shaded the big guy. I know it's very subtle, so you can't tell. But I promise you when I take the photo later, you're going to be like, oh, I can see it now. Yes, Darkness in the Heart of the Worm School. I was looking for the marker for it, honestly. Nope. Okay, now we're done. Let's do his name, Fred. It's Fred. Fredenstein. It's Fredenstein's monster. Alrighty. Darkness in the Heart of the Worm School sounds like a Norwegian death metal band. Band name, called it. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. Make sure you stay hydrated, stay cozy, some hot chocolate, do whatever you need to recuperate. That's what the weekend is for. We have a few more Japan vlogs left coming out in the next few days, as well as Barbie Rapunzel hair tutorial, because of course we're doing that. Yeah, I'll see you back on Tuesday when we finish up Bye Sweet Carol, and then next Thursday for more Lego AT-AT. Have a good one, guys. Bye!